Stars! No, not those kind of stars. No, try again. Okay, now I think you're just messing with me. Ah, there you go, that's better. Anywho, stars, the bright gas things in the sky. Stars are huge celestial bodies made of mostly hydrogen and helium that produce light and heat from their churning nuclear forges inside their cores. Aside from our sun, the dots that you see at night in the sky are light years away from Earth. It's impossible to know how many stars exist, but astronomers estimate that in our Milky Way galaxy alone, there are about 300 billion stars. As a general rule, the more massive the star, the shorter the lifespan. So, the birth of a star takes place inside a hydrogen-based dust cloud called nebula. Over the course of thousands of years, gravity causes pockets of dense matter inside a nebula to collapse under their own weight. One of these contracting masses of gas is known as a protostar. Once it turns into a star, it will continue to burn energy and glow for billions of years. This state of a star is called the main sequence. It will be in this state for the majority of its life. The star will remain this way until it runs out of hydrogen. Eventually, the core of the star will start to make iron. This will cause the star to collapse. The average star will become a white dwarf star, and larger stars will make a huge nuclear explosion, called a supernova. Or, as Bill Wirtz puts it,
some stars burn out and die. Bigger stars burn out and die with passion.
There are many different types of stars. Stars in their main sequence are categorized by color. The smallest stars are red and don't give off much of a glow. Medium-sized stars are yellow, like our sun. And the largest stars are blue and are very, very bright. The larger the main sequence stars, the hotter and brighter they are. Smaller stars are called dwarf stars. Red and yellow stars are generally categorized as dwarf stars. A brown dwarf is a type of dwarf star that never quite got large enough for nuclear fusion to occur. So, giant stars. Stars can be giant too. There are two types of giant stars, a red giant and a red supergiant. Very creative there, scientists. A red giant and a red supergiant. Red giants are stars that have exhausted the supply of hydrogen in their cores and have begun thermonuclear fusion of hydrogen in a shell surrounding the core. As for red supergiants, a red supergiant is an aging star that has consumed its core supply of hydrogen fuel. Its helium has accumulated in its core, and the hydrogen is now undergoing nuclear fusion in the outer shells. These shells then expand, and the now cooler star takes on a red color. That's why it's called the red supergiant. These stars are known as the largest stars. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about stars. The hot, fiery, burning balls in the sky.